In this video, I will share with you 5 content creation tools that I've actually invested money in. And if you are a digital content creator or an online entrepreneur, trust me, you'd want to know what they are. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. If you're a content creator, an entrepreneur, or a working mama, you've come to the right place. I am a huge fan of being resourceful, and I truly believe if you're just starting out, you should take what you have, do your best with it, and make it work for you and your business. But sometimes it's just not the most efficient way to go. Being a working mom, I understand the value of time. And in some instances, I am more than happy to invest money in order to save time and headache in the future. I've put together a list of my favorite paid tools that I've been using in my business consistently. Tools that I love, tools that saved me time, and tools that made me money way beyond that initial investment. If you're new to my channel, my name is Veronica. I'm a co-founder of a modest activewear brand, Fifth Generation Apparel. I'm a content creator and photographer. I share my business journey with its ups and downs, practical lessons, valuable advice to inspire women like me to pursue their passion, take action, and start working for their dreams to craft the life that they deserve. Are you excited? Well, grab your notepad, tune in, like this video. Let's get to it. First of all, you either need a very good smartphone or a camera. Trust me, you don't need both. And if you're just starting out, maybe you should just invest in a really good, fast smartphone with a great camera. But either or will definitely up-level your content creation game and the quality of the content that you put out there. And here is why. Here's just a quick example of what I actually do with my phone. Earlier this year, I've invested in a really good phone and I'm really happy about that decision. The phone I have is an iPhone 11 Pro Max, I believe. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. And trust me, it's probably easier to list things that I don't do with my phone because in all honesty, I run my business through my phone. Recently, I've been taking the majority of all of my online content using my phone. 90% of my Instagram photos are shot on my phone. You gotta love the portrait mode. I film my stories, I film my TikTok videos, short form videos, and vlogs. I even shot an actual ad for my business on my phone. When I'm on the go and I need to quickly edit a video, I pull up my phone and I edit it on iMovie. Essentially, it's a pocket computer, and that's how advanced the phones are these days. The amount of content I've pumped out just using my phone, it's crazy, and I can only imagine how much revenue it's generated in my business. I've been creating content for almost 3 years, so if you're just starting out, by all means, use what you already have available to you. You can honestly make any smartphone work for you. Just make sure that lighting is on point. But if you've been creating content for a year, a couple of years, if you are an established content creator, then trust me, investing in a really good top-of-the-line phone is a must. If you look at it as a tool that will generate your income, then that expense, or shall I say investment, is completely justified. If you've been around the block when it comes to content creation and you've already been creating long form video content, for example, then it might be a good idea to invest in a DSLR or digital camera. I have a Canon 80D that I've been using for over 3 years. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It works so well, mashallah. And I could not recommend this great little camera enough. I actually originally purchased my Canon 80D to start my photography business. I've been a professional headshot photographer for 3 years now, and my camera has served me well. I've photographed hundreds of people, and you can only imagine how quickly that camera paid itself off. Even though headshot photography business is no longer my main source of income, to this day, I use my camera almost on a daily basis. All of my YouTube videos and long form videos have been shot on Canon 80D. I also use it all the time to shoot for my activewear brand for Generation Apparel. If you want to commit to creating long form video content, really up level your images to make sure they're as sharp as they can be, if you really want to focus on visual content, or you want to learn photography, having a camera that you can rely on will be a great investment for you. You can also opt out for another alternative. This is another camera that I own. It's GoPro Hero 8. Just because I run an activewear brand, a lot of the times our video shoots involve running and doing very active stuff. So having a camera that is very compact with great stabilization is a must. This camera is also great for travel, not that we're doing much of it these days, and it's also great for vlogs. So it's really up to you what kind of camera you would want to invest in, and in order to make that decision, you should have the clarity of what you want to do as a content creator and choose your camera accordingly. Which brings me to my next must-have tool, which is a good quality microphone. If you want to produce any sort of video content or audio content, then having great quality sound is very important. There are hundreds of different types and brands of microphones that you can choose from big boom microphones to little lapel microphones to mics that plug in directly into your laptop or phone, podcasting mics. Honestly, I can go on and on. Once again, you have to look at what you do as a content creator and choose the microphone that will serve you best. I personally invested in a Rode mic that is considered to be a podcasting mic. It plugs in directly to my laptop. That's exactly how I capture the sound for my YouTube videos, IGTV videos, and my podcast episodes. I first purchased the mic when I decided to commit to producing long form video content. The camera that I just talked about is great for photos, but it just does not have really clear sound just because it picks up sounds from everywhere. And trust me, sound can make it or break it for you. You can have the most perfect image, but if there's something wrong with the sound, you can lose your audience. And trust me, you don't want to do that since you put a lot of work in the content that you produce. As soon as I decided to commit to producing long form video content, I just had to splurge a little bit and buy myself a mic. I've been using my microphone for over a year now. I absolutely love it. It's very easy to use. The quality of sound, as you can hear, is pretty good. And if you are serious about content creation or producing content for your business, trust me, you need to invest in a good microphone sooner rather than later. The third tool that I've invested in is an online subscription that I absolutely love. I honestly don't know what I would do without it. It helped me that much. Now I'm talking about Envato Elements. I first signed up to Envato Elements almost a year ago when I needed royalty-free music that actually sounded good. But it offered me so much more than just music. There are stock videos that I constantly use in my YouTube videos, stock photos that I use for branding and my website, graphic templates for stories, website banners, presentations, everything under the sun. Video templates that I use for promotional purposes to save me some time from building everything up from scratch. From logo mockups, fonts, there is so much you can get from Envato Elements. Their media library is very rich and ever-growing. The investment would have been worth it just for royalty-free music. Just to give you some numbers as an example, when I first started my business for Generation Apparel, we actually purchased a few separate tracks and each of them cost about $20 US. That's how much you need to pay for good quality music. We bought about 6 tracks and it all added up to $120. We quickly realized we couldn't carry on like this and we needed a better solution, and Envato Elements completely solved that problem for us. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and if you are an entrepreneur with a small business, or you're a content creator who is very serious about making a living from your content, then trust me, you're not going to regret this investment. And I'm very, very particular of what I invest in. I promise you this video is not sponsored. This is just me sharing what I've actually paid for and what I love. The next tool is an app that has a free version, but the paid version offers you so much more. And that's right, I'm talking about MOJO. MOJO simply offers you really great dynamic story templates. And that's all you get on a free plan. But if you invest in MOJO, you have the ability to create content in different formats, whether it's 1x1 for an Instagram post, a landscape, 4x5, or your general story format. I started on a free plan. I used it for a few weeks, but then I made a decision to go ahead and purchase the full version. I've never regretted that investment. I use it exactly what it's meant to be used for. Create dynamic stories and posts. I figured out another creative use for myself. I use it to create dynamic titles for my YouTube videos. I edit my videos in iMovie, which can be limiting when it comes to titles. So before I export my final videos, I grab a few clips from my video that require titles on them. I put them into MOJO. I put very dynamic, fun, colorful titles like this one, or this one, or this one, and I use MOJO to do that. It's a pay tool that delivered on its promise and gave me so much more because I chose to think outside the box. I've been using it all the time, I'm loving it, and if you have a product-based business, then trust me, you would not regret this investment. And here we are, we got to my tool number 5, which is having a good editing software, whether it's for photos or video. I personally use Adobe Suite in my business. Like I mentioned before in this video, I am a photographer, so I've been using Photoshop to retouch my photos for the longest time. I know it, I love it, I trust it, I continuously use it. Also for my product-based business Fit Generation Apparel, I had to learn how to draw technical drawings, digital drawings for our manufacturer. In order for me to do that, I had to learn Adobe Illustrator. I also use that software to design logos for my business and for my personal brand. There is another Adobe tool that I started learning about and using recently, which is Adobe After Effects, and it's a video/animation editing tool. I haven't mastered it yet, I am just dipping my toes in there, but I already see the benefits that we'll get after I continuously start using this program. And one of the reasons is Envato Elements, the tool that I've talked about earlier, has a lot of After Effects video templates. And all you do, you get the template that you already paid for, you import it into your After Effects, you change the text, you change the content, you export it, and you have a beautifully edited video with your own content. And you probably spend a fraction of the time than you would have if you did it all from scratch. If you're a content creator, a small business owner, a budding entrepreneur, the reality of it is you are going to start doing things on your own in order to keep the costs down and your profit margin high. That's why I strongly encourage you to learn photo editing, a little bit about graphic design beyond Canva, and video editing. Trust me, you will thank yourself later. I've learned how to use all 3 of those programs by self-educating myself on Google and YouTube. If I can do it, you can do it too. Trust me, they will help you in your business. Being a small business owner in 2020, I am very careful about where my money goes. 5 tools that I've just mentioned, I've invested decent amount of money in, and I've never regretted my investment. All of those tools serve me well in my business, they earn me money, and they save me a huge amount of time and energy. And those are priceless. If you have any tools that you have invested in as an entrepreneur or content creator, please share them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, then all I ask of you is to like it, comment, share it with a friend. All of those little things make a world of difference for me. Help me spread the word and inspire content creators and entrepreneurs to start following their passion, take action, and start working for their dreams. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel right here, and if you want to learn more about content creation, check out this playlist over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.